Well, unfortunately, we're not looking at the bright, sunshiny weather to start us off this morning. Taking a live look over the New River Gorge Bridge, seeing plenty of cloud cover. We've seen just a few showers move on through. We have seen the sun peek on through the clouds just a little bit, but just not enough. Doppler radar, we're still seeing just a few light showers out there, mainly down towards Tazewell County and a few off in the Raleigh County area and in Greenbrier. So we're not looking at the best morning to start us off with, but things will start to dry on out just a little bit as we go through the rest of the morning and as we go into the early afternoon time hours before more rain arrives. Otherwise, temperatures we're sitting in the low to mid 60s this morning. 64 in Lewisburg, 63 in Raynell and in Fayetteville, 63 in Beckley, 61 in Pipestem, Princeton, 60 degrees in Bluefield, and 64 in Welch. So really not too bad of a start as far as our temperatures go, and we're just going to continue to see those increase once again. Taking a look at our futurecast, we're going to dry things out just a little bit through the morning. Those rain showers that we're seeing right now won't last a whole lot longer. As you go into the afternoon time hours, we're starting to see that cloud cover build on up once again. Temperatures reaching the upper 60s and some low to mid 70s. And notice by the early evening time hours, it looks like we could start to see this rain push on through. It'll really make its way on through going into tonight and especially into the overnight hours. Now, some of these showers could be on the heavier side, so we could be looking at localized flooding potentials. I'll have a look at that here in just a second. We'll go into your early Thursday morning. Temperatures still staying fairly warm. We're going to be sitting in the low to mid 60s once again as we go into the overnight hours. We're going to dry things out just for a little bit for your Thursday morning before we see those rain chances pop on up once again. We could look at the potential for some thunderstorms. Luckily, we're not looking at any strong to severe thunderstorms right now. Notice that we'll start to see those heavier downpours make their way on through once again as we go into your Thursday afternoon. And then eventually temperatures will be cooling on down, and we're going to be drying things out as we go into the rest of your weekend and into next week. Now, our chances of rain staying fairly low as we go through the rest of the morning, but notice they start to pick on up, especially as we go into the later evening time hours, really picking up and becoming more widespread as we go into the overnight hours and early into your Thursday morning, starting to taper on off just a little bit as we go into your early Thursday morning, but then start to see them pick on up just a little bit more as we go into the afternoon and evening. So how much rainfall are we looking at right now? This is going through tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, picking up about a ½ inch to an inch. So once again, that flood threat is there for a good portion of our area going into today and into early tomorrow. Most of us sitting in that marginal risk could see parts of Monroe and Mercer counties in that slight risk. So we are looking at the potential for some localized flooding, especially in those poor drainage areas and low-lying areas, especially in those river valley areas as well. So otherwise, we're going to be looking at another cloudy day, showers moving on in later on this evening. Temperatures warming on up only into the upper 60s and some low 70s. So really not too cold out there, but definitely not as warm as what we have seen the past couple of days. Now, taking a look at the next 7 days, we're going to really see those rain chances pick on up as we end your week. Those temperatures warming back up into the upper 70s and low 80s, but then we'll cool things down as we go into the weekend, back into the upper 60s and low 70s. But good news is we look to dry things out as we go into your Sunday and into next week. Sunny and nice conditions, so we only have a couple of days of rain to really get through.